Hello, my name is Brock Cardwell, and this is my vocabulary lesson with EL Accommodations assignment. And today I am here with my two parents via Zoom again, so here we go. So today, students, we will be learning we'll be becoming vocabulary detectives. We're going to explore some exciting words and learning how to use them in sentences. We will also be adding prefixes and suffixes and how we can change the meaning of the word. Are you ready?
Ready.
Okay. First, we're going to look at some words that we're going to work with today. And I'm going to say each word, and then I'm going to give you a simple definition. Are you ready?
Ready.
Perfect. Okay, so we're going to be having 5 words. They're going to be explore, unhappy, kindness, tallest, and redo. And then for my ELA students, I will provide visual cues like pictures, showing someone's feeling sad, just etc. And then I will repeat the word slowly, provide gestures. For example, pretend to explore with hand gestures, show sad face, unhappy, how to act out kindness with a hug or helping gestures, and then other examples like that. So this portion is the guided practice where me and my 2 students are going to be basically talking about the 5 words that we're going to be using in a sentence. So now let's use these words in a sentence and let's say them out loud, and you tell me what you think the word means. So here's our first one. I love to explore new places. What do you think the word explore means? One of you can answer.
Find new places or find new things.
Perfect.
Research.
Yeah, research, yeah. Okay, next one. I was unhappy when my friends couldn't come to the party. What do you think unhappy means here?
Sad.
Upset.
Good. And then she showed kindness by helping her little brother with his homework. What do you think kindness means?
Helpful.
Yeah.
Good. Being nice.
Caring, giving.
Nice.
Yeah, perfect. And so for my ELA students who come into my classroom, I would assist them by maybe forming a response that's helpful for them. So I would say, like, I think explore means this because this. For students who aren't confident in speaking, or I would offer like maybe their bilingual support or a dictionary where it's appropriate, and then visual aids to keep it simple and gestures, and then model the process of asking and answering questions that allows time for students to process before answering. So you get the idea of our 5 words and creating them into sentences. Now we're going to do a quick challenge where you guys get to pick one of the words that we talked about, either that be explore, unhappy, kindness, tallest, or redo, and you are going to make a sentence with it, and then you're going to add a prefix or suffix and change it into a completely new sentence. Easy?
Easy.
Perfect. So let's start with mom. I want you to think of one word out of our list of 5 and then come up with a sentence.
Okay. Explore.
Okay, explore. Okay, give me. Okay, hit it.
I love to explore new places on vacation.
Okay, and then if you were to add a prefix or suffix, which prefix or suffix would you pick?
Re-explore.
Re-explore. Okay, then what would be your new sentence?
I want to re-explore the forest we hiked through last summer.
Perfect. I think that's a great one. Okay, Bruce, your turn. What would your word that you picked out of our list be?
I'm going to go with unhappy.
Okay, and what would your sentence be?
I was unhappy when my friend could not come to the party.
Perfect. And then would you be adding a suffix or a prefix?
We're going to go with suffix.
Good. And then what would be your new sentence that you would pick?
Her unhappiness was clear when she didn't want to join the game.
Ooh, that's fun. And then I'll do one. So I'm going to pick the word kindness. And so I said she showed kindness by helping her little brother with his homework. And then I also would be adding the suffix ly and turning the word kind into kindly. So he spoke kindly to her new student in class. And then now that you guys have done that lesson, for my EL notes, I would provide sentence stems for the students. I use the word in the sentence. Again, visual cues for prefixes and suffixes I could have on the wall for them. Allow students to pair up for more fluent peers. Encourage students to use their native language at first to brainstorm ideas, then transition it to English. And then all in all, just allow extra time for the process and response. So, great job. You did it. We did awesome on vocabulary today. And you used prefixes and suffixes to change the meaning of the words. And you even used those words in a sentence. Keep practicing. And then I do have an ELA note again. Oh, no, I don't. That's it. Okay. Bye.